Alright, I look really rough right now. Don't care. It seems like I'm getting a little bit too comfortable with YouTube. I don't really do my hair that much anymore when I do videos. I don't do my makeup, obviously. I really don't give a damn. It's 11 o'clock and fucking tired. So yeah, I just don't give a damn. Oh, it looks like I have no eyebrow. Funny. Okay. This video is about labels. Labels, lesbian labels. Because everybody says they don't follow labels, but every label, having no label is a label in itself. So I'm just gonna go down the list of the labels that I know of, that I talk about, and say what they mean to me. Labels can mean anything to anybody. So I'm gonna do it. First one, films. I'm gonna go from the film labels, stud labels, and other labels. Films. It's a film, a regular film, straight up. You see her, that's a film. To you, you see a girly lesbian, she's a film. But it goes into more detail. It's aggressive films. To me, when you say you're aggressive film, you don't let nobody run over you. You know when to take charge in the relationship, and you're aggressive in bed, meaning you're not a pillow top film, that's one of the labels. You're aggressive in bed, you give back what's given to you, or at least you give something. Then you have dominant films, and I think those are the ones that you're a film, but you date films. To me, there's always a dominant film in a femme and femme relationship. And when I see a girl that dates, like my homegirl, Samantha, she's a film, but she dates films, and she's very dominant. So she's a dominant motherfucking film. She's like, and I think if I ever dated a film, and I have before, ever dated a film, I'm sorry, I'm texting my girlfriend, which I'll tell you her label in a second. If I ever dated a film, which I have, but they haven't been the type that I would date, would be a dominant film. Like, I like the stud mentality, and that's what dominant films give off. So after that one, let me stop getting distracted. Okay. Then you have BBW films. I just recently found out what the hell that was. And it's supposed to be like I think it's Big Beautiful Women. I think that's what it is. And that's just another label which in the gay community made up themselves to describe another type. And it's pretty much, like somebody says on YouTube, chubby chasers. They're big, beautiful women. And I guess they wanted their own category. I don't know. Then there's lipstick lesbian, a lipstick film. I guess that's what that is. I think this is a regular film. It's a girly girl, whatever. Then you have the Touch Me Not films. And yes, there are Touch Me Not films. I know a lot. Not that they're aggressive, not that they're dominant, but they don't like to be touched as much as another femme would. I don't know if that means I don't know if that means they don't have sex more in general. That's just another one that I know of that I don't really think about. Then there's pillow top films, the ones that just like to lay back and get their head and get fucked. And to me, that's really not gay, not lesbian. Because if you're a lesbian, you don't just want to get fucked. You want to do some fucking. That's just something I've always thought about. Me, myself, I'm an aggressive femme. I've always said I'm an aggressive femme. Like I showed on my other aggressive femme video, I have my school lanyard. And it says aggressive film. And that's backwards. That's because the camera's backwards. So yeah, that's what I am. And like I said, to me, that I know when to take charge in a relationship, and I'm very aggressive in bed. Now the studs. To me, there's a regular stud. The regular stud is, you know, they got their hair braided all the time. They, you know, they might call themselves, you know, boy every now and then. They might, you know, make up their little stud name. That's what that is to me. And there's hard studs, the ones that shave their head. They, you know, their voice is very, very deep. They're kind of like the touch me not studs. So yeah, I really don't mess with. When I first started dating females, I started out dating the hard studs. But now that it goes on, my girlfriend is a soft stud, and that's the ones I like. She, you know, she'll wear her hair flat ironed, but you know, she won't wear it girly, you know. She can throw on a pair of sweats and a shirt, but you can still tell she's a female. She still has her feminine ways about her. She's a soft stud. Point blank, she's still a stud, because her mentality is still the same. She's still, you know, that's what she is. She's a stud. But she's a soft stud. Point blank. Then you have the touch me not studs, like I said, the hard studs. And you have the touch me studs, which is so feminine to me, so feminine, but I like that. Okay, and the others, you have stems. Ugh, why am I so attracted to stems? I don't know. If you can wear baggy pants and a tight ass shirt and your hair pulled back in like a poofy afro ponytail, take me now. I just love stems, and that's what I just described it as. And they can wear a girly ass shirt and some, you know, kind of baggy pants and still pull off the stud look. They're stems. Then you have a shim, which my friend made me put on there. A shim, like a stem, but more finish. Just because one of our friends is like that, and that's what she calls her. I don't know. Then you have versatile. One day they're gonna wake up, you know what? I feel comfy today. I'm gonna wear my stud clothes. Next day, you know what? I'm about to go to the mall. I'm gonna wear my dress. You know, that's versatile, and they don't give a fuck. They're versatile. I don't want to say they're femme and a stud, because they're not. They're versatile. They can pull off both looks. Not everybody can pull off motherfucking both looks. And some people will say that means they're no label. That if they're not femme and they're not a stud, they're no label. But when they dress like a stud, that's what the fuck they look like. When they dress like a femme, that's what the fuck they look like. So you're gonna get that label. And if you want to go with no label, you're pretty much labeling yourself that you have no label. Like, that just makes no sense to me. You're labeling yourself as no label. Like, I believe everybody's gonna have a label, and labels aren't always bad. Like, you want to be so different from everybody else, but there's people with no labels, and there's people with a lot of labels. This is not directed to one person. I know my friend Bree is gonna get mad, because Bree's gonna think that this is to her, but it's not. It's not at all. But I've already talked to Bree about my opinions on no labels. And like I said, if I see you just like a stud, you're a damn stud. But if I see you the next day and you're just like a femme, you're versatile. And hey, I love the studs that look like, you know, they dress like a stud, whatever, just like a soft stud, and they still wear makeup. That is so hot to me. The Brat, for instance. Oh, the Brat. The Brat is so hot. And she will wear boy clothes up the ass, the fly as shit. But she also wears makeup. And she also has her hair girly at times. And that shit's hot to me. Nobody ever knows what the brat is. I just wish she would come out and tell us. Just fucking tell us. Just come out. But that's my lesbian label video. Probably didn't help nobody, but got shit off my chest. So, I hope you liked my pebbles hair. Peace.